Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your trusted source for unpacking South Africa's most gripping political stories. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for regular updates, and leave a comment with your thoughts, because what we're discussing today is making waves across the country. Former President Jacob Zuma has once again shaken the political foundations of the African National Congress, this time by showing up uninvited at Luthuli House, the ANC's headquarters in Johannesburg. This wasn't a nostalgic visit by a former leader, nor was it a friendly check-in. According to multiple eyewitness accounts and ANC insiders, Zuma arrived without warning, demanded to see National Chairperson Gwede Mantashe, and left the party's leadership and staff completely stunned. This wasn't a coincidence. This wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a calculated power play. Zuma walked into the very heart of the organization he once led, physically inserting himself back into a space from which the ANC has tried to distance itself since the formation of his new political vehicle, uMkhonto weSizwe, or MK Party. Now, for those who might not follow the ANC's every move, let's unpack this. Luthuli House isn't just an office building. It's a symbol of ANC authority. It's where strategies are born, alliances are made, and internal crises are handled. For Zuma to walk in, without an appointment, and demand a meeting with one of the ANC's top officials, it's not just bold. It's a challenge. Why Gwede Mantashe? According to insiders, Zuma targeted Mantashe specifically because of his recent public remarks and internal decisions aimed at sidelining Zuma and his influence. Mantashe, as one of the more senior figures in the Ramaphosa-aligned faction of the ANC, has repeatedly called out the MK Party as a spoiler organization, accusing Zuma of betrayal and political sabotage. Zuma's arrival, then, was not just a visit. It was a message: I'm still here. I'm still powerful. And I won't be ignored. The ANC's response was swift and sharp. Secretary General Fikile Mbalula, who has become the face of the party's post-election defense strategy, lashed out at Zuma's actions, calling them disruptive and provocative. He said there are rules, procedures, and channels, and Zuma broke all of them. Mbalula was visibly agitated during interviews, warning that the ANC is not a playground and that Zuma's behavior risked undermining the organization's internal stability. But let's step back for a second and look at the broader picture. This moment is not just about a surprise visit. It's about what it represents, the unresolved tension between the ANC and Zuma, whose MK Party has taken real bites out of the ANC's support base, especially in KwaZulu-Natal and other traditional strongholds. In the 2024 general election, the ANC barely scraped by, losing its outright majority nationally. One of the major reasons was the emergence of the MK Party. Whether we like it or not, Zuma's personal charisma, combined with his populist messaging and his image as a victim of elite politics, continues to resonate with millions of South Africans. His influence hasn't waned, it's just shifted into a new vehicle. And that's what makes his visit to Luthuli House so dangerous for the ANC leadership. It's not just a stunt. It's a signal to his supporters that he's not done with the ANC, not emotionally, and certainly not politically. Some ANC veterans have privately said that Zuma's return to Luthuli House was like a ghost haunting the home he once ruled. There's a real fear within the party that he's trying to rewrite the narrative, that instead of being cast out, he's reclaiming the past and using it to legitimize his new political path. But the ANC is trying hard to draw a clear line in the sand. Mbalula and Mantashe want to show the public, and their internal branches, that the party is done with Zuma. That it has moved on. That it's building toward the 2026 local government elections without him. And yet, his name won't go away. Let's not forget that many within the ANC's grassroots structure still revere Zuma. They see him as a man of the people, a warrior against Western imperialism and capitalist greed, and a victim of political machinations, especially by Ramaphosa's faction. This tension between the top and the bottom of the ANC is now boiling over. Zuma's Luthuli House move also raises serious questions about security and protocol. If a high-profile figure like Zuma can just walk in, what does that say about internal governance? Already, some ANC officials are calling for tighter access control and clear enforcement of disciplinary boundaries, especially for former members who have joined or formed rival parties. But trying to ban or punish Zuma may backfire. It could paint him as a martyr, again. A man persecuted not just by the state, but by his own political family. And let's be honest, Zuma knows exactly how to play that role. He's been doing it for over a decade. So, what does all this mean heading into 2026? Firstly, the ANC is deeply fractured. While Ramaphosa is trying to hold together a government of national unity, his party is crumbling under the weight of its own contradictions. Zuma and the MK party are exploiting every crack, every misstep, and every unpopular decision. Secondly, Zuma is far from done. He might not hold office, but he holds something more powerful, a movement. And as long as South Africans remain frustrated with poverty, inequality, and corruption, movements like his will find fertile ground. Thirdly, this confrontation isn't the last. Expect more provocative moves. More confrontations. More headlines. Zuma thrives in political theater, and the ANC, for all its efforts to dismiss him, keeps giving him a stage. The big question is, how long can the ANC afford to play defense? Can it survive 2026 with this level of internal conflict? Or is the rise of the MK party the beginning of a more permanent political realignment in South Africa? We want to hear your views. Was Zuma's visit to Luthuli House a smart political move or a reckless provocation? Did the ANC overreact, or did they show necessary firmness? Should the party try to reconcile with Zuma, or is that chapter truly closed? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our political deep dives. Your support helps us keep bringing you the stories behind the headlines. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, see you next time.